Hey, what's up, Fab Fam? Jim here with FAB TCG Cards. Awesome to be here with some great guests. We're going to go over our survey that we recently published to you for our upcoming Playmat with Bima. So I'm going to just introduce our guests here today, and then we're going to kind of go through the survey results and talk to Bima about them. Without further ado, let me first introduce Evan, my partner. He's been kind of my cohort in these Playmats. Evan, you want to say anything?
Yeah, we are running a contest right now where we're asking you to submit your ideas. We're going to walk you through the submission process, and we're working with Bima to create a brand new art that will go on a playmat. So, really excited to see what you've come up with. We're on step one of the surveys right now. There's two more coming. So, this is just part of the process.
Absolutely. And our guest of honor, Mr. Bima.
Hi guys, hi everyone. My name is Bima. I'm an illustrator, and I'm excited to kickstart this whole thing with your submissions here from the surveys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we can't wait. So let's just dig right into it. I'm going to flip over here to our results, and I'm going to turn it over to Evan to kind of drive everybody through them.
So the first question is, would you prefer an illustration with figures or landscape? You can see here most people wanted some kind of figure. Um, so we're going to go with that.
Overwhelmingly, yeah.
Yeah, pretty clear there. So on this page here, you can see some of the figures that people voted for. The top four choices are angel, demon, robot, and necromancer. So Bima, if you had to illustrate an angel or a demon, which would you prefer, or what do you think about maybe even both on a playmat?
Yeah, so I saw this idea from Angel and Demon. It would be epic if we show like an angel and a demon fighting each other to death, and they are in a battlefield in which all the demon and in both faction are already dead, and they are just like the last one standing from both faction, and
That's
they're just fighting through
pretty
that.
epic battle, yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be epic. So they are the last standing from each faction. That's what I thought.
One of the other ideas is a necromancer, which is also kind of like a dark, demonic figure.
Yeah.
Um, do you prefer to draw things that are a little bit more dark, or do you prefer kind of angels or holy warriors? What's your preference?
My preference would be, I think, from angel versus demon thing. I'm thinking about like sunset or sunrise setting. So I love that kind of colors.
Oh, like
But for
Twilight or
necromancer,
Dawn or kind of thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, it's surprising for me to see a lot of people choose necromancer too, like 19%. That's a lot. Uh,
yeah.
but I think necromancer could be epic too, because necromancer is kind of dark setting, and also it has kind of glowy energy, right? Like glowy greenish energy, and I think that would make a perfect contrast on a playmat. So I think both is pretty cool. It's just different kind of mood that people want to see.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
and
Necromancer too. There's a lot of speculation that that could be a class in Flesh and Blood at some point.
yeah, and there's also robot. So robot will be on the second survey
Yeah,
as well. So I think that might work in with the steampunk theme. If we scroll down a little bit, we'll see some of the top
yeah,
environments, um,
Yeah, here we go.
and we're going to choose the top four here too.
yeah. Surprisingly, Steampunk City, a lot of people choose Steampunk City as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that would work perfectly for the robots if you guys choose the robot, you know, over anything, over the fantasy stuff like demon and angel or necromancer. If you choose the robot thing, then I would definitely go with the Steampunk City setting.
Oh, for
Yeah, I
sure.
like that a lot.
Not too far
And
behind it though is Battlefield, which is kind of generic. You could almost have that, I think, in both Angel and Demon and Necromancer, and Ruins. Same thing with the Ruins.
Right, right.
And then actually, top choice was looks like Winter Landscape and Snow, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of tricky to put angel demon on winter landscape.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wouldn't quite fit.
yeah. So I would prefer like the battlefield, of course, if we are going to go with angel demons or necromancer, and totally go with the steampunk city if we are going to
Go
if we are
robot.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we do have some concepts that people submitted. So there was a space at the bottom of the survey, and these are just some of the ones we pulled out. Um, the first one here is the angels and demons over a temple background, the sunset sunrise spilling over in the background. Um, that is kind of what you described at the beginning. The next one down is a cool steampunk idea. It says a thief leaping from an exploding steampunk airship, clutching some kind of steampunk treasure or device.
Ah, right, right. It reminds me of that early arcane scene on episode one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I'm even thinking too, like I'm picturing it like you're looking up and you're seeing this character
Yeah.
like kind of falling down, and there's like, yeah,
With the
that's a really
yeah.
cool, yeah,
And also the explosion could not only could it could be a lot of colors involved, not only like red and orange. It could be like bluish or purplish. That would be spectacular too.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's really cool. Um, we have another one here for Necromancer. This one's pretty like dark. It says a necromancer powering up a dormant ziggurat by siphoning the power from the endless sea of corpses around him. So dead
You know,
bodies,
you were talking
like
about the green glow and stuff earlier. Like you could just kind of see that
right,
kind of seeping up almost like a fog.
yeah,
Yeah, the next one here, a holy figure, an angel cleric, etc., healing the wounded upon a battlefield or within a city. Perspective is from an observer that's standing around them. So it's kind of it sounds like that's almost like after a battle has ended and it's like cleaning up after the battle.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe, a fallen warrior, like a wounded warrior around him would like, kind of get back up. That's what.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly. They're kind of helping them up and
Yeah.
bringing them to. Yeah, that could be cool.
that one goes with our battlefield theme. This one goes with like a winter landscape, and it's just kind of a cool visual. This one is a Viking paladin heartily laughing uh, in the face of a surrounding ambush by bandits while standing in a field underneath the sparse thawing snow in the spring Norse country. That's pretty detailed. Um, but
Yeah, they
it could work with the snow landscape.
Yeah,
pretty vivid of an image there. I think this is the
This
last
last one
one.
was
Yeah.
Yeah, this last one was pretty detailed as well. It kind of goes with the angel demon ruins theme. A neglected temple with a devoted believer praying to crumbling shrines, broken roof letting in rays of moonlight, moss and vines crawling up the walls. Statues could be of demons or angels with a cleric praying to it. Um, pretty uh, interesting concept. I think this one is more with like the ruins, and maybe there's some kind of necromancer like kneeling down or kind of crawling through or kind of exploring these ruins. But again, I like your idea of like sunrise or sunset with kind of a strange glow of light in this scene.
Now having
this
multiple color palettes, like a lot of colors, really pops for a playmat.
yeah,
Yeah,
colors are very important in the climate though. And I think this kind of setting could work really well as well for angel versus demon, and maybe uh, we can show the background instead of the battlefield. We can show this temple as the background. You know.
You could, yeah, and actually, we kind of Evan and I talked about that. Well, these don't have to be mutually exclusive. We can like take some of these ideas and mesh them together and have yeah, exactly, multiple of these scenes maybe in the final design. So, but yeah, Evan, you want to talk about the next survey? Where we're gonna go from here?
yeah. So we're gonna take the top four figures, the top four settings, and give you another round of voting. After the second survey, though, we will have a concept design that we'll be sending over to Bima. So after the second survey, we'll begin the sketching process, which is really, really cool. And after the sketch, we'll probably do some revisions, and then we will send all of those revisions to Bima, and we'll start the final art. So we are moving along, but it's a step-by-step process, and each step is pretty exciting. So thank you all for participating.
Absolutely. And of course, Bima, we're going to take your expertise to help kind of hone it into an actual scene. I mean, obviously, we're the amateurs. We're putting everything together as far as what everybody's ideas is, and then we'll lead it to you, the artist, to kind of make it come together.
It would be my pleasure, man. It would be my pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really appreciate you doing this with us, with the community. I think it's going to be an awesome result, and it's going to be really cool that we can say that a big chunk of the community had a part in deciding in the direction of it.
Thank you, guys. I have to thank you, Evan and Jim, and also the community, you guys that participating in these surveys. I really appreciate it. Can't wait to start.
We'll
Absolutely.
leave links down in the bottom for your artist station and your proof website. I don't know if everyone's seen that website, but it's super cool where you're selling some of the proofs from the different cards that you've drawn. So we'll make sure to put some of your links down below too.
Oh yeah, we'll have all the links there to Bima stuff. We'll also have the links to the surveys and to the main site here, FAB TCG Cards.
All
Cool.
right.
Well, thanks again, both of you, for coming in. And I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to see how this turns out. So the next survey here should be out, I don't know, the next week or so. Is that right? Or
It'll be out next week, next Friday.
cool. We'll definitely make an announcement on social media whenever that comes out. Let everybody know. And please follow along, follow and see how the progress is made, especially when the sketches come out. If you want to have feedback on that, stay with us, and we'll have a playmat here in the next couple months.
I'm pumped.
All right. Bye, guys.
Cool. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.